All right, peace, love, and light. This is just going to be the manifestation, a reading for the karmic masculine and how they can change their life. If you want to book a personal reading with me or see more tarot, all of that information is, as always, in the description below. If you want to tip the tarot reader, that is also in the description below, so go ahead and check that out. To watch the reading that I did before this one, click the link in the description below as well. To get to the description, you have to click the title. So, we are going to say our prayer, shuffle up, and then we shall begin. So, dear the divine God, our Holy Father, Yahweh, and our angels, thank you for being the highest form of good in our lives, for keeping our heads on straight and straying us away from negativity as best as possible. And thank you to the angels for the assistance that they have brought today and the assistance they'll bring during this reading. Right now, I'm asking that you guys bless and protect this space as well as the viewers, and myself, to ground us in our energy so that way we know what messages to receive, and to gift us a keen discernment to know what to do with the knowledge received as well. Please grant us the ability to keep our personal opinion and bias to the side if you so choose, the strength to continue on, and the clarity needed to focus. And anything else that you deem worthy for this reading, please allow us to be the vessels to receive and deliver. Amen. Ashe. All right. So let's go ahead and channel in on the reading that I did before. I had pre-recorded this. Like I recorded it like after I did the first reading. And then I watched it and my mic was turned off. So I sat there for I did that reading for a whole hour and the mic was turned off. So I'm real pissed that I got to redo this. So hopefully I can keep it short and sweet because I don't like to repeat myself. So I can barely remember what we did last time. I know for a recap, here we go. For a recap, the karmic masculine is in this state of discontentment because of the life that he produced. But it's not necessarily that he produced his life. It's more so that his circumstances produced his life. We also went over how everyone within the American society and anywhere that the American society has touched is going through a process of building from the feminine perspective of how to build. And how that happens is you receive from your world and you make something from what you receive instead of making something from what you can do. It's like, for example, when life hands you lemons, you make lemonade. No, when life hands you lemons, what can you do with the lemons? You can make a cleaner out of them because the lemon is acidic. You can make some I'm seeing something in my head like dried whatever, it's taking too long. But you can make a cleaner out of it because lemons is acidic. You can make healing remedies from it because lemons is acidic. It's like, what is for the masculine, for the men, for the male essence inside of everyone, what can the mind do with what is around you? What can the mind do with what is in front of you? Not what can you do as a result of what you have. Don't allow yourself to be a victim of your current circumstances. So we're going to look into the masculine, the karmic masculine, and see how his life is manifesting and how he can change how his life is manifesting. So you got the Five of Swords right off the bat. And the Five of Swords is coming out almost in its challenge position, headed into its reverse. So we got the Five of Swords, and my Five of Swords is a card of My Five of Swords is a card of betrayal. And in this particular depiction of the Five of Swords, he's looking at an experience that he's looking at an experience that he's leaving out of, and he's feeling sorrow and remorse. But you have the King of Pentacles followed by the Fool, with the Queen of Swords followed by the Eight of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. So this is telling me that you are content and in a state of being pleased. You are pleasantly content and contently pleased with the remorse that you are feeling from the environment or experience that you are leaving out of. And this is because you are beginning to connect with your emotions, and you are in a state of discovering what it is that you can do. You're in a state of discovering what it is that you can do. And you're feeling very remorseful from this experience and sorrowful from this experience. But you're content with this remorse and sorrow that you are feeling, which is the state of the common karmic person. Is that when they cause negativity, when they cause disruption, when they cause problems and issues, they are content with it, mostly because they are finally able to produce something in life. It's like as a result of the experience that you have been in, you are proud and happy that you made something out of it. Next card is the King of Cups, followed by the Six of Pentacles, the Sun card, and the Nine of Pentacles. With the Four of Swords, the Hierophant, and Judgment. So the King of Cups is cherishment in this specific depiction. The karmic masculine cherishes the experience of making people feel disdained as a result of what they took from them. The karmic masculine loves to take from another person and make you feel disdained because of it. They are cherishing the experience that they created and not the result of who they are or how they are as a result of the experience that they created. They're just cherishing this experience that they created. And this is because of this is bliss. This is their bliss. Because of what they're willing to... No, it's more so because of what they're willing to, and because of what they are unsure of when it comes to how they design something. The karmic masculine is just unsure of his design of things, and he's going through a trial and error system of designing the life around him. He's in this experience where he has to tolerate being on the defense mode, and is coming up with laws that judges people, including himself, for the experience that is unfair. For the experience that is unfair to a woman. The karmic masculine is basing the entire production of his life off of what is unfair to a woman. Even if there is no woman in that experience, they base the creation of their life off of the fairness that it would be if it was received by a woman. See, we talked about this in the last reading, that because of you being raised dominantly by your mother, you don't know anything else but a woman trying to be a man. And instead of making a fairer or better life for yourself, you've made a fairer or better life for your mother to receive. But the thing is, your mother cannot receive the life that you are living. Not because it's man-made, or not because it is not because it's man-made, or not because it's destructive and problematic and things of that nature. It's just because you made it and you are living it. You made this life for you to receive. And your mother cannot take your place and act like you, because your mother is a female. And your mother is not you. Only you can live the life that you create for yourself. You can't pass it on to someone else, because even they won't know how to operate it like you, especially if you try to pass it down to a woman. So what is typically happening is that every male in society is trying to pass down what is known as the black tax. And the black tax is when you have to, or I don't know where this ideology came from, but the black tax is when you have to give back to your family, your mother, your father, and your siblings for them being around you when you were young. It's you giving, and it's not really giving back, and that's the lie that they've been placing upon us, that it's not really giving back, it's just essentially giving. Because when you were young, no one was in a position where they were able to give you anything that helped you get into the circumstances that you were headed towards. And the typical single mother holds over your head the responsibilities that she has to take care of, because she decided to have you in her life. Because she could have put you up for adoption. She could have aborted. She could have fell down the stairs and miscarried. It's so many things that she could have did. It's so many things that he could have did. Your father could have did to essentially not have you, or to not have you in their life. They decided to keep you. And if people can take responsibility for the actions that they create and the actions that they do, and if they could take responsibility for the life that they put themselves in, then this ideology of a black tax can be erased. The karmic masculine is angry. The karmic masculine is angry. And it's because of the weight, the burden that the weight is upon his shoulders. And the annoyance of the work that they have to do. But before we get into all of these reversal cards, the karmic masculine has to accept what is their responsibility and what is not. Let go. Let go. Stop placing upon yourself all of these concepts that you have to do all of these different things, that you have to take care of people who aren't even around you, that you have to provide for a household that you are incapable and incapable of providing for. See, the thing is, the woman, the mother has screamed at the man, the boy, the child for so long that you are the man of the household. And then they didn't explain what the man of the household is. So they took the child took it upon himself to go and discover what does it mean to be a man of a household. And they find out from other people who are actually men of their household or who have been tricked into the same system that it means to provide for your house. But you are 10. You're 15. You're 6. How can you provide anything? What are you truly able to provide when you don't even know what the word provide means? When you are a man and you decide to stay in that household, then you become a provider of the household. But you are not a man until you reach the age 20 something. You have to be 20 and up to be a man. You gotta be 20 and up to be a man. You have to be. Because other than that, you are just a child. And you are learning. You are learning in life. What to do, what not to do. How to be, what not to be. Who to be, where not to go. You're learning. You're just simply learning. And because you are learning, you cannot provide anything to anyone, and you can only provide to yourself what you have learned from your experience. Y'all aren't the man of your household. And then, this is the problem with mothers in particular, single mothers in particular. When you become a man, you need to leave out and get your own household. You were never supposed to be the man of the house. You are never supposed to be the man of the house. And you will never be the man of the house. And it's simply because you are not the one that made that house. You are not the one that made those kids. You are not the one that made that family. You are a part of it. And as a part of that house, what you are needed to do, what you are supposed to do, is be a child. Be a kid. And learn from your parents' mistakes. That's what you are supposed to do. So the karmic masculine is angered and angry, mostly because they're carrying this weight and having this burden upon their shoulders. And they are, well, this is because you're just in a position where you don't want to be. You're in a position where you don't want to be, and you are being a way you don't want to be, and you are also aware that this is unfair to the nature of yourself. The position that you are in life is deeply unfair to you. It is deeply unfair to you. So let's take a look at how we can change that. How we can change the position in your life. How can we change the position in a karmic masculine's life? The challenge is fairness. The challenge is fairness. That's good. This is good. This is very good. So we back again with wake up and not smell the coffee, receive the coffee. And that is an analogy of accept what is making you aware of your environment. Accept what makes you perceive your environment. Accept what makes you active in your environment. Accept the activation button. Accept this activation. So, the challenge is fairness. Being fair, giving things that are fair and receiving things that are fair. You want fairness. And I feel that this is more so a very deep wound within the karmic masculine soul, which is situated in things being unfair to you in life. We're going to look at that within the soul reading, which is what I'm going to do next. So, what is going to be a result of this is you changing your perspective on life. Seeing from a different angle that makes you more pleasant about the reality that you are enduring, the reality that you are residing within. You become a person of your own destiny and your own fate. You become your own director and you tell yourself where to go, which allows you to begin to release a bunch of things that you are holding on to. The person that resonates with this reading, or the people that resonate with these readings, have a bit of a hoarder inside of them. And you can tell this because you hold on to people, places, or things that give you memories or nostalgic moments about what you care to keep around you. And essentially, the things that you hoard, the reason why you hoard them is because your soul has been trying to tell you These are the things that you need. These are the people, the types of people, rather, that you need. And these are the places that you need in your life in order for you to be okay. The soul has been telling you to produce these things inside of your life in the way that you need to produce them in order for you to know that they are yours. So that way you can stop fighting over it from somebody else. You need to produce. You need to produce. So that way it is yours. If you make it, nobody can take it. That is an affirmation for y'all to ride by. If you make it, nobody can take it. It's yours. So in the past position, you guys have the High Priestess. And this is a locking of your feminine wisdom. Through your circumstance of being raised dominantly by a woman or a feminine man, or, you know, however that works out for you, not calling your daddy gay, but your daddy was probably raised by his mama, so he's more feminine than he is masculine. The locking up of your feminine wisdom will allow you to see life from a new perspective. Don't throw it away. Will allow you to see life from a new perspective. And it will also sorry, I had to do something. It will also I thought that was a dog. But it will also open you up to the masculine perspective, the male perspective inside of you. And what I was going to say was that through you guys enduring being raised in the feminine state of existence, you guys have completed the feminine mindset. And because no one is out there teaching people how to go in life, where to go in life, or how to operate, you guys don't know what to do next. And more than likely, you guys completed the feminine mindset when you guys were like, like 15, 16? You guys observed the environment, seen what your mom was doing, and completed it and became better at it, and have just been trying to help her within her state, or trying to help your father within his state. But one thing you got to know is that if they don't accept the help, it's not your responsibility for them too. If they don't accept the direction, if they don't accept anything from you that says that will help them or make them move out of the position that they are in, it's not your responsibility. It's not your fault, and it's not your problem. It's not. It's not at all. So we're waking up and we are accepting the morning coffee. We are accepting the morning coffee. Which is allowing us to still, S-T-I-L-L, still and stop the movement of us, which completely completes the feminine essence in the feminine world within inside of self. And then it allows you to move on to that new perspective. Stop everything that is happening to you. And that is your guidance moving forward, which will allow you to enter into the life that you want to live. Stop everything that is happening to you. If you didn't make it happen to you, then don't allow it to happen to you. Stop everything that is happening to you. Stop it. And that is how you change and bring in the life that you want to receive. And I hear so many people from the collective. I hear so many people right now talking about the answer's been right in front of me this whole entire time. The answer's been right in front of me this whole entire time. No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. The answer ain't been inside you or around you. That's why Yahweh brought you to me. It's just so simple that it should have been right in front of you. It should have been. But nobody wants to help the next person, so it's not. This is the stuff that everybody keeps to themselves. And I just decide to give it away. That's it. So if your affirmations that y'all need to leave with is if you did not make it. No, sorry. If the affirmation that you need to leave with is if you make it, no one can take it. And the affirmation that, well, the action rather that you need to act off of, the action that you need to partake in, the action that you need to take is what did I say? If it's happening to you, stop it. If you make it, no one can take it. If you didn't create it, don't let it happen. And that'll welcome you into the masculine's world. And from what I'm hearing, it's a dog-eat-dog world. So you better know how to survive. Peace, love, and light, and as always, be great.